Hey guys, I'm Deepti Desikan, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the best affordable products for me at the moment. These are the products I have been reaching out for, and if I were to lose all of my higher-end makeup, it wouldn't make any difference because these products are so good in terms of performance, quality, the way they look on the skin and everything. So yeah, not all of it is really affordable. These are from somewhat affordable brands, but the price point can be a little bit steeper even for me. Like, I don't call these to be very affordable, but some of these are affordable, some of them are like higher price point, but you can always get this on a much better discount. Let me know if you want to watch more such videos. I'll try to make videos for products under rupees 500 as well, but so far these are like the standout products from my collection. So starting off, I'm going to be using my favorite primer of all time, this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Products and affordability is very subjective. I'm not calling this to be an affordable product, but it is the best primer I've ever tried out. You would not regret this primer. It just makes your makeup 10 times more glowy, so much more beautiful. I just love this. And for a more pore blurring primer, I'm going to be using the Renee primer. This is actually one of the best pore blurring primers from the affordable market, and I'm using this just concentrated towards my T-zone. And then for a more glowy product, I like this Insight Radiance filter. This is the most comparable and affordable dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. It looks just like that. It is not shimmery, it is not very metallic, runny formulation, very subtle on the skin, but it is heavily fragranced. Barring that, it is a really nice affordable dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. Performs just like that. I don't understand the need to add such heavy fragrance in base makeup. The price point of it is so good. My current favorite like foundation tinted serum kind of product is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour tinted serum. I have this one in the shade 6 to 7 tan. I love this because you can keep it very light or build on it and make it like a medium high coverage product, and it just looks like skin. And this is the first time in a long time I've been loving something from L'Oreal. And also I have liked the finish, the coverage and everything, like the shade match too. It is a little bit dark for my skin, but because it's not a very thick product, I can get away with it. I could also probably try out the shade medium, but medium tan is darker than tan from what I have seen. So blending this out with this plume brush. My color corrector, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Putty color correcting eye brightener. I have this one in the shade, I think medium tan. Yeah, medium tan. This is one of the best color correcting products I have ever tried out. It is a little bit like sticky. It is putty, so it's very tricky to work around this, but if you can get it to like blend out evenly, it just looks stunning. But it is a little bit sticky, I'm not going to deny that. The amount of color correction I'm going to be doing, because the concealer I'm going to be using is one of my favorite affordable concealers ever. This one is the Mask Cancel Concealer. It's not too matte, it's not too dewy, it's not too thick. It just blends out beautifully, and I use this every single time I like want to fix my eye makeup really quick. Even if I use like expensive products, I still use this as a quick fix underneath my eyes. My ideal shade would be 05. I'm not able to find that. This is the shade 04. Spreads out so well and just looks amazing underneath the eyes even after like 3 to 4 hours, and amazing. You can just see it doesn't like exaggerate anything, it doesn't emphasize anything. I wish I could put these concealers in the giveaway box as well, because I do happen to have the lighter shades, but I think I opened up like the outer packaging of it because I had to do a dedicated video for Mars, and because of that I can't put that in a giveaway box. But I would love to actually like for you guys to try this out. I have sent out about 3 to 4 giveaway boxes so far, and I'm hoping that you guys have been liking the products that I have sent. Oh, just look at this. It doesn't even really need powder. You don't really have to even set this one. One of my favorites. And then for eyebrow pencil, I have this Relove Power Brow. I'm liking this so much more than I thought I would, and have been reaching out for this. Every single time I use this, I get compliments for my eyebrow. Like, a lot of you guys ask me like, what is that on your eyebrow? It is looking so natural. It is this. It does need a little bit more like tugging and pulling, but if you have like very sparse eyebrows, I don't think you would like it. But if you have like fuller, thick, dark brows like mine, you would like it. And especially if you are not good with filling in brows like me. I have no shame in admitting that some things are not my forte. Just because I admit that something is not my forte, I don't expect people to like age shame me because that is something I have been receiving of late. When I did the mask lip drip mist video, I received a comment like, you know, a person of her age should not be using some vibrant colors like this. I didn't know colors had age to stick with. I have no problem pulling off most shades actually, and I think it looks good. I mean, if something looks visibly bad, I don't wear it. But again, that is something that is up to me to decide, not anyone else. And also everyone's gonna age someday, so good luck with that realization. And the funny part was that comment had a huge thread and nobody dare corrected that person. Not a single person corrected her, and in fact like just agreed upon, I guess. See, I'm all in for you to disagree with the product that I'm recommending, do not like it, but I still use the mask lip drip mist every single day pretty much, especially the shade Cocoa Drip, Rosewood Drip. I use it so often. Not in a bad way, but I just wanted to address this. Is when I was talking about the Fay Beauty Modern Matte lipsticks, someone mentioned that this is like a Gen Z type of a product. What is a Gen Z type of a product? I didn't get it. What they meant was it was more of a blotted lip situation. It's not supposed to be that pigmented, and it's one of the most comfortable products, and I should give it a more fair shot. I have tried it out almost 4 to 5 times right now, and every single time I worn it, I had to take it off because it was exaggerating the texture on my lips, the dryness on my lips. If you have very plump, luscious, beautiful, hydrated lips, you can wear it. You can wear any lip product for that matter. But for me, I found it to be extremely like, more than drying, I feel like the way it looked on my lips was not nice. It was not that powdery matte finish, or like something like the MAC Powder Kiss lipsticks, which is not very pigmented, but it doesn't exaggerate anything. But this was just like sitting on top of my lips in a very different way, and even in the bullet it's not like a very uniform formulation, and also you have to apply a lot of pressure to get the pigmentation to show up. And on the website they have mentioned that it is a single stroke pigmented formulation, so if you are mentioning that on the website, I expect it to be in the product too. So that is my only problem. The shades are beautiful, but the formulation is not the best, and it's not Gen Z or millennial sort of a product. I don't think they're marketing it only to Gen Z. So yeah, I have tried out my fair share of products right now that I know what I want in a product, what I am looking for. If you're going for a more matte blotted lip, you can try that out, but it's just very drying. Like, there's no denying that. So yeah, filled in my brows. Now going in with bronzer. The bronzer I have been really liking is the Lakme MultiSlayer Face Stick. This one is in the shade Bold Drama Neutral Medium. I like the pigmentation of this, and it's not the most easily blendable product, but you can get it to blend. And I feel like it is comparable to a lot of high-end products. In fact, better. You get better quantity, you get more pigmentation. Blender, I'm using this Pack 234 brush. I have like 3 of the same brushes because I love this one that much. It works for concealer, for contour placement, bronzer, everything. It's not a very neutral looking bronzer. It has a little bit of red to it, and I have realized that I actually like bronzers that have a little bit of red. I've noticed that I lean towards that a lot more than just straight orange bronzers or like olive tone bronzers. For blush, my current recent favorite is the Fay Beauty liquid blush in the shade Nutty. Like, the finish I feel is a little bit less dewier than the Huda Beauty one. And this is the only one that I can give like a good comparison with the Huda Beauty formulation. I also really like the e.l.f. liquid blushes, but I just wanted to switch up little bit and talk to you guys about products other than e.l.f. because I feel like I've been e.l.f. obsessed of late, and the price point not a lot of people really like. I don't even think this is very affordable, but it is a very good product. I've noticed that a lot of people have stopped using highlighter. I have too, but there are just 2 favorite highlighters of mine. One is this Insight highlighter and the other one is the Nykaa liquid highlighter. You can use whichever one you like. I just used the Nykaa one in the previous video, so I feel like using this just on the high points of my cheek. Before I go in with my eye makeup, I just want to mesh these products up with this makeup fixer from Pack. No matter how many makeup fixers or setting sprays I've tried out, this is one of the best product because of the spray, the way it disperses the product, the way it looks on the skin. For eyeshadows, I have been reaching out for single eyeshadows so much. The e.l.f. Single eyeshadows. This is in the shade Pop of Pink, especially the LAMEL Subliminal Pixelshine Sparkle eyeshadow. This is also really good. The Mars Northern Lights in a Pan eyeshadow. So I'm going to do probably a mixture of it. I'm not sure. So the e.l.f. one you would not like if you don't really have a base eyeshadow, but it is the most subtle looking glossy shadow, which doesn't look like a very foily product in the pan, but when you apply it on the eyelid, it doesn't have that, you know, flakiness to it, but it has that foily finish on the eye. So it's really nice as an eyeshadow topper. Taking this Northern Lights in a Pan eyeshadow palette in Finland Flash, just a little bit. You can top this off with the e.l.f. Pop of Pink shadow as well, or just leave it on its own like this, just towards the center. Taking this LAMEL Subliminal eyeshadow and applying it just towards my inner corner. And then to tightline, I'm going to be using the Renee Kajal. And then for my waterline, I'm going to be using the Colorbar Kajal in just Marsala. Now for mascara, I have been really liking, you guys know, the Pack Twist and Lift mascara. This is, I feel like, one of the best mascaras I have tried out from the affordable market. So there is like different settings in this. I just sometimes just keep it to the 4th one and do it because I don't have patience, but I'm going to take you through all the 4. This is 1, which it coats your lashes really nicely and lengthens it. And then 2, you can see already there's like good volume there. Then 3, it keeps twisting as and when you're like moving it. And then the 4th setting. I'm not sure what all of these settings do, but they do look really nice. But it is sort of a little bit powdery. There can be some powder flakes on your lashes sometimes. Next up for lips, I've been loving the Maybelline Ultimatte lipsticks. Something that I find to be very comfortable to use on a day-to-day basis. This is in the shade More Taupe. And if I need it to be a little bit more mauve, using the shade More Mocha, and I really like the combination of these two together. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Do let me know if you want to watch more such videos in the comments down below. And so yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.